There is an enduring expectation in business that the person at the top must physically carry the entire weight of an organization. We demand that they perfectly control every outcome, completely alone. To prove they are capable of holding that weight, leaders are trained to project an illusion of absolute certainty. The pressure forces them to speak louder, operate colder, and maintain a rigid, hard exterior to mask any internal doubt. Under modern stress, when unpredictable market pressure strikes, shown by this heavy downward vector, an inflexible hierarchy tree cannot bend. It simply fractures. This breakdown rarely stays at the top. Executive burnout triggers panicked decisions, sending a shockwave of chaos down the entire network. Surviving modern pressure requires an entirely different mechanism. Real stability cannot be achieved by forcing the outside world to behave. It requires an inside-out process of internal regulation. You cannot predict every variable. Surrendering the illusion of absolute control is the exact step required to see clearly and keep the organization steady. This concentric rings model maps how leadership scales. It starts at the absolute center, your internal psychological state. Dropping the heavy facade of perfectionism creates a steady rhythm, a calm inside your chest. Once secure, it expands to the first ring. Every voice brings another view. By releasing the need to dictate every answer, you invite cognitive diversity. Different minds can cross-examine a problem and synthesize a much more accurate picture of reality. Your personal security creates the safe operational environment for everyone else. A team can only solve complex problems together if the psychological ground beneath them is firmly intact. There is a documented biological phenomenon at play here, known as emotional contagion. Within any business hierarchy, teams act as highly sensitive instruments, constantly mirroring the emotional state of the person in charge. On this network node map, if a leader reacts with panic, erratic energy amplifies outward, forcing the entire surrounding network to vibrate wildly. Making decisions peacefully intentionally breaks that circuit, overriding chaos and pulling the network into a synchronized, steady rhythm. How you respond intentionally gives your team their energetic baseline. When you absorb the shock without passing on the anxiety, people focus their energy on solving the actual problem rather than protecting themselves from you. This makes patience a highly tactical tool. Refusing to rush a reaction is an active mechanism for maintaining authority over your environment. Emotional regulation serves as a hard, operational mechanism. It manufactures tangible, measurable stability for the entire organization. True strength in an unpredictable environment requires a quiet posture. Effective leaders operate with honesty, groundedness, and presence in the work. The concentric model reveals a stark reality. You can only carry the responsibility of others with health after you have completely learned to trust yourself. When you stop viewing external pressure as a threat to your identity, a natural evolution occurs. You become a reliable psychological anchor for everyone around you. Leadership is an architecture, built steadily over time, reinforced by every decision. The daily friction you face provides the exact materials you need. Every challenge is an active building block, designed to increase your self-awareness and maturity. Resilience grows through consistency, and ultimately, lasting authority is just the quiet courage to remain calm facing the unknown.